time in the game they did not scout each other just yet, so it does not
it's a
really
big deal
matter.
because if they spawn at cross spawn, they didn't.
No, they spawned in different locations. Will you do the honors again? Try again.
Yes. In the top right corner we have I am a demon playing for NGPr0 against his opponent in the top left corner from Heroes of Apocalypse Absolute.
Okay.
Anyway, I meant it could make a difference because if they spawn and cross spawn, it will take much longer for the overlords to reach him. And it's possible that he walls off before any Zerglings can get in, and there won't be any good scouting for.
True, but again he is sending that overlord immediately in the correct location.
He's
anyway.
rather unlucky with that.
So in the end it does not matter at all, but I'm very curious to see what this Protoss player will play off in this matchup. His Protoss versus Protoss is very solid. Let's see if his Protoss versus Zerg is just as good. But we do see the probe moving out and he's going into the bottom right hand corner first, so he will be scouting his opponent last. So Absolute has the opportunity to go for a very much unpunished hatchery first on at the natural location.
Yes. Also, by the placing of the pylon, it's likely that he's going to go for a gateway rather than a forge. So cannon rushing it is unlikely.
Yes, he's getting that probe ready and he will build his gateway immediately. No Nexus first shenanigans, but then I guess he would have put the pylon on the low ground immediately as well.
He went for a spawning pool first anyway. I guess he prefers to be a safe player.
Yes, or he is going to be very aggressive. That's also one of the options.
He'll take gas very soon if he wants to be aggressive with this.
Exactly. So let's see what it's going to be. But with how much minerals he is floating right now, he is going to go for that expansion on the low ground right after that spawning pool. And again, I'm a Demon is scouting that bottom left hand corner, but he has not seen his opponent just yet. And by the time that he reaches the base of Absolute, he will absolutely have some Zerglings out already. So let's see how that.
It's a big deal of whether he sees the gas or not. You can afford to play more greedy versus a Zerg if you don't see the gas, if there is no gas.
Exactly, then you know that the Zerg will go in full macro mode. But the Zerglings are only now in production, by the way, so he will make it in the main base.
Yeah.
And he will get a full scout off. Is he going to try to fake out a cannon rush or something? He's putting down the pylon, but he does not have a forge, so he's just trying to bait some drones down.
That was pointless. He already got scouted by the Overlord.
Yeah, and he's got the Zerglings out already. There's no way this will do any damage. And he does not get the opportunity to scout in the main base to see if gases were taken or not.
He goes for the safest possible gateway expand after the mothership core is started. If you do it before that, there is actually a chance for a speedling coin to kill you.
Exactly. You have to be very careful with that, but the pylon is already put down. And
this is a very quick third hatch from Absolute.
Yeah, so let's see when he's actually going to stop producing drones and will go into that Zergling attack, because most likely he will need some extra units to defend most likely the 4-gate pressure that I'm a Demon will bring.
But he's not really preparing for it in any way.
No, but the gateway research has not been researched far enough to really make it a difference. He's sending the probe down now and he will build 2 extra gateways at the front. And we do see that pylon at the alternative third base location. It will get scouted, it looks like, from with an Overlord or with some Zerglings. But that's a great location to put down a proxy pylon to warp in those zealots.
Absolute is finally taking his gas. It's extremely late gas against Protoss who gateway expands.
It is quite late, but he's taking 2 at the same time. And let's see if he is only going to use that for speed at first, or if he will put down the Roach Warren as well for the defenses. The pylon is
scouted immediately.
It's scouted immediately. I don't think that he will be able to do any pressure with that, or he really has to keep that probe alive. But I bet he will send.
The pylon.
He will send Zerglings everywhere to find this probe.
I'm actually surprised he's not making Zerglings at the moment. He has no Zerglings out on the map.
No, he does not feel the need for it really. He's scouting out the front with that Overlord he has, and he did not actually spot the extra gateways being put down.
Well, the Zerglings are coming, but they're slow links. You can actually kind of kite them with Zealots, just move back and stop them from getting us around. That's why the speed is so important in defending a 4-gate.
Exactly, and there will be only 12.
It's not a big commitment. I think he's just trying to make him overcommit with something.
Yeah, but
Because there is...
it's only
He's next going for Stargate.
it's only 12 Zerglings, and he might just get
Yeah.
some damage done at the third base location. But
If you're
there are
in the
2 queens. Oh,
punch for
those
Zealots,
queens
just shoot
are
him.
reaching out of the creep for very far.
This looks very bad for Absolute. His draw scoring is just started 7:30.
It's
He
very
has only 12 links, no spines in the way. The third base is definitely going to foul.
yes. He has to defend entirely with the links, and the first queen falls very quickly. He might just be able to do a whole lot of damage here, just because the Zerglings
speed
were
was so
just
delayed.
too little.
And there's no speed. You can't actually deal with Zealots efficiently without speed.
Well, with the incoming 26 Zerglings, he will definitely be able to get us around on this army, but it won't be cost
No.
efficient.
He might not even be able to get us around because of the time warp.
Exactly, and if it
Zerglings
really
are
goes
just
sour,
faster than Zealots.
and he can also go for the recall, which he does right there, but the hatchery lives, and that's the most important thing. He can
Another
use it for
important
those
thing, however, is that he forced out a lot more Zerglings that he needed at this point. That's why he's only at 31 drones compared to his 40 probes.
Exactly. Economically, Absolute is very far behind to I'm a Demon. But he does have the opportunity now to produce larvae from 3 hatcheries, which will definitely help him. And with another round of drones, which he just produced, the worker count is equal again.
Yes, which tends to favor Protoss a bit.
A little bit with the
speed finally
Chrono
kicked
boost.
in, and now he's cleaning out the pylons.
And there's an Oracle also moving its way across the map. It was
Do a lot
built
of
from the
damage.
Stargate. And
The
there is
Queens are
nothing.
mostly out of position.
Yes, there's only 1 queen in the main base, but it could take that on. But he's going for the drones immediately. And
It's not worth to bother to kill the queen. Because
Usually
it's only
not.
50 minerals compared to how much damage you do. And one more drone.
7 kills were
Yes. And he
Work
also
done.
had to use a drone to make the spore crawler.
yes,
That
and,
was worth it.
and also at the every other base he will most likely get a
Yes.
spore crawler immediately as well. There we go. All the bases will get that spore crawler, and he also kept that Oracle alive. He didn't lose anything. But now the Stargate is idle. He's not going to produce those Void Rays. He's going into very quick Colossus, because when you see that Oracle opening, it's very likely that the Zerg
He's
player will
planning to
go
go
in
for-
Hydralisk.
Plus one attack Zealots with some Colossus to shut down the Zerglings completely.
Exactly, and it looks like Absolute is going in that into that Hydralisk production as well. He put down the Hydralisk den already.
Going for the one Phoenix is an interesting choice. Do you think it's just for scouting?
It could be. Oh, there was a run by in the main base as well, and one Phoenix is great. It does allow you to
Managed
scout
to
a whole
kill
lot, and you can kill off the
8 workers
overlords.
from that run by.
Excuse me?
He killed 8 workers with that run by.
Oh, that's quite a lot actually. And looking at
Yes.
the worker count, Absolute has pulled ahead quite a bit.
However, he is massively behind in army at the moment. He
That
has
is-
exactly 1 roach out.
That's true. That's not a whole lot, but the speed for both the Hydralisk and the roaches are coming out, and +1/+1 is also being researched. And
He
if he
just
can,
needs to stop droning and start massing out units.
yes,
And he should be fine.
well, he has enough economy, I would say, with those 66 drones already. He could go up a little bit more because he's taking this 4th base as well.
Yes, but
And-
it's rather dangerous to do so. Because he has no army. He has roaches now, but with Colossus Tech on the way,
Yeah, and he's
Wait.
producing 8 more. That's very nice, and he's also going
Yes.
into that infestation pit already. Do you think we'll see swarm hosts?
it's very odd to go for the Hydra Roach composition and get both of their speeds if you're just planning transition to Swarm Posts. I think he's going to just take up to Vipers. But it's always possible to go for Swarm Posts too.
Yeah,
It's
we're all
actually a nice
yeah.
transition because
And
we
we're-
share their upgrades.
And
Infestors. That's interesting.
Infestors. That's nice to see actually. And the 3rd base that I'm a Demon has taken has been scouted by Absolute as well. So that's
I wonder
also
how
very
much
nice.
damage will the Infestors be able to do. There's only 1 Colossus, so they're actually pretty free to throw out their fungos.
Exactly. This army does not look very big. It's very powerful at the side of I'm a Demon, but it's definitely not looking very big at this time.
Has a lot of gates though. Once he stops making his big tech units, he can actually make an army, make the gateway bulk of the army
And he's all.
very quickly.
I'm also curious how long it will take before we will see any form of a spire, because that will also help with zoning out the zoning out the Colossus and even getting a snipe off of the
He's
mothership.
going for the hive very quickly.
Exactly. So
I think he wants to push us with the Roach Hydra Infestor Viper.
that will make the most sense at this point, producing those five overlords, because he is supply blocked at this time, and he's just jumping into full macro mode, getting that army to a max point. And very nice from I'm a Demon, sending out those continuous hallucinated phoenixes as well. Overseer makes it
timing with the Vipers before the Tempors are out. He could just outright win. Vipers are very, very strong.
Yes, we do have
He knows
+2
there are no
attacks.
Tempors out.
So
6 Vipers on the way. That's a lot.
That's really a lot. Isn't that too much?
Yeah, they're actually extremely expensive. That would slow down his push a bit. I think 3 would have been better.
Yes.
Anyway, that's enough to just abduct every cost and blinding cloud the entire army.
Exactly, and well, we don't see a whole lot of zealots here. We see 9 zealots in total, and one immortal and 3 colossi, and the rest is Blink Stalkers very soon. Blink is finishing up, but the Templar Archives is also finishing up. That hive was spotted.
Yes, very nice of him.
And that
So
Oracle is
just
still
down.
being annoying in the natural mineral line, getting 11 kills in the end, which is really nice. But the Vipers are out as well, and
The Tempors are out to counter them. However, just in time. However, he doesn't actually have enough energy in just those 2 Tempors to do it. And doesn't have that much gas to work with.
now
Because
he's
he
only on
also
3
needs to get
bases.
other things out. I think you just push out now when his 15 Hydraulics spawns.
Yes, the worker count, the economy for both players will be very similar at this stage in the game. They're dead even, and it's very. And I like the decision for I'm a Demon to put down that 4th base as well, because he will definitely need that income. The main base is getting quite low on minerals.
Yes, what he needs to focus now on is stopping this push completely. It's almost a no-win, even though it looks like this. It's very hard to transition out of it, because after that you're stuck with Roach Hydra.
Is there actually a sentry in this composition? I don't think so. He's just going to brute force. Very nice feedbacks coming through. The yoinks on the Colossi are not the greatest, but they do get 3 of those Colossi very quickly, and
Yes,
only
so
Hydralisks are left. They will just get shredded.
This was a massively one-sided battle.
Yes, those
Absolute was nearly twice as much as I'm a Demon. And I'm a Demon is a 5 position now. He has the army to counter the Vipers. As long as he just keeps massing up this army with slightly more zealots.
exactly, and he's going into
important.
Ultralisks. What do you think about that? Because he does not have any upgrades for them. At least no
There is
attack
no storm,
upgrades.
however, and you can't actually micro the cost to shoot past the Ultralisks into. If he doesn't kill him right now, it could actually be extremely dangerous. Ultralisks just tank for Hydras with some queens to heal them. It's
Exactly.
extremely efficient.
Yeah, and they will definitely be able to tank. I mean, he does get that kindness plating out, but does he have the time to
Very
actually
likely to
produce?
just die before that.
This is a very strong force with so many Blink Stalkers. And does he have Storm in that composition? He does not have Storm, only feedbacks. That will definitely make sure that those Vipers will not do anything.
Yeah.
Those Vipers were not able to do anything. It would have been great to have a blinding cloud or anything like that. But the army just evaporated.
I think you could just let this base die, get in return getting the wider concave.
Yes, he can just transfer the workers to the other base. But all the units that are going to spawn here, all these roaches will also instantly die.
And the point of getting the wider concave is you can spread out your Vipers and it's harder to just feed back them as quickly.
And more Stalkers are joining the fight as they make their way across the map from the quite far away proxy pylon, but these roaches just do not stand up against these +3 upgraded Stalkers and Colossi. There's a GG. I'm a Demon taking another game for NGPr0. Wow.
That's why I meant it's rather like an all-in. Unless you do damage with it, it's extremely difficult to properly transition out of it.
Exactly.
It's possible to just stick with the composition in a way, but you need to be perfect about your engages.